and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean. Here's what's happening in our territory. A St. Croix woman was bitten last night just off Buck Island. Elizabeth Riggs, a St. Croix resident, received 175 stitches at the Juan F. Louis Hospital. The question remains, was it a shark, a barracuda, or some other type of predator? News Channel 8's Wes Small files the report, and we want to advise our viewers that we do have a graphic picture of the bite.
The superintendent of the National Park Services, Joel Tutine, and boy, front page, I don't know, it looks like something out of Jaws. But first of all, on a serious note, we certainly hope that the young lady is okay. And Joel, please explain to us exactly what type of predator do you think it was that this woman had that unfortunate bite to her feet?
Well, it appears from the wound and from her description, it's either a large barracuda or a shark. We are currently conducting an investigation into this matter. From her statement that she gave us, it was dark around 7 o'clock. All she saw was a large shadow coming up from the deep where she was swimming. She tried to get back on the boat. As she was entering the boat, something bit her on her foot, on her left foot. And we have pictures of the bite. It looks pretty gruesome. It took 175 stitches to close.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of pain, I would imagine, was associated with that.
Has she been released from Juan Louis, to your knowledge?
From what I've heard, and we interviewed her, that she only rested there for a couple hours before being discharged, as they sewed up her wounds. So she's at home with her sister, Margot, and recuperating at Margot's house.
So when's the last time we've had a shark attack in the Virgin Islands?
Well, specifically Buck Island, I don't know, because I've been working there 33 years, and to the best of my knowledge, we've never had a reported shark attack. We have had barracuda strikes, two within the last, I would say, 6 years at Buck Island. One at the beach, not too far from where this incident happened, and the other one was at the underwater trail.
All right. Any final thoughts? Because people, obviously you don't want to scare people from the water, but what can we tell people right now who are planning to go to that very area?
Buck Island is still safe. You have to remember that you're in a natural environment. These are wildlife. They're unpredictable. What the National Park Service will do is to continue to educate our public on their behavior while they're in these natural environments. And certainly swimming after dark is not a desirable activity that we want to encourage at the monument, because what we're seeing is that the ecosystem at Buck Island, since we've closed it to fishing, is starting to come back. And that ecosystem consists of very small bait fish to very large predators. And when you have that type of mixture taking place, when humans enter that type of environment, we have to behave a certain way to ensure our safety.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. A very busy superintendent of the National Park Service, Joel Tutine. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Some horrible facts are starting to surface in the aftermath of the slaying of 70-year-old Manasseh Keynes. He's a St. Thomas man who was shot and killed recently in the Thomasville area. News Channel 8's Lee Carl has this story.
A 70-year-old Thomasville man was gunned down outside his home Sunday, the victim of what neighbors sounded like a robbery gone bad. He had said, leave me alone, I don't have no money." Several gunshots followed his plea, according to witnesses. The Thomasville resident called police to report hearing gunfire, and when the police got there, they found Manasseh Keynes unresponsive in the community's parking lot. Keynes had suffered multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the crime scene. Melody Rames confirmed this report. Witnesses told police they heard the sound of what sounded like an argument, ending with Keynes again shouting, "Leave me alone, I don't have no money." Several gunshots followed his plea. No arrests in a homicide case have been made by Monday. Keynes turns out to be the 26th homicide victim in the territory this year and the 16th in St. Thomas. In St. Thomas, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
In other news, the Pizza Hut restaurant on St. Croix in the Villa Lorraine area was robbed last night by masked gunmen. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the details.
Well, the masked men have been busy again on St. Croix, this time in Villa Lorraine. I'm here in front of Pizza Hut. 9:45 last night, right around closing time, with a security guard on duty. Two masked men came into Pizza Hut, alleviated the staff of undisclosed amount of money, drew weapons, and then left in a vehicle, sped off. Now, details then get sketchy because police apparently are talking to someone that they could have possibly taken a suspect in question. But I just talked to Melody Rames, VIPD spokesperson. She says no arrests have been made at this time. However, police could have recovered a vehicle and plus perhaps some bits from this robbery last night here at Pizza Hut. This robbery happened around 9:45, just about 15 minutes before closing, with a security guard on duty. Two masked men took a certain amount of undisclosed amount of money, and then they fled. Whether or not someone got caught or they're talking to someone, that's still up in the air. If you know anything about this Pizza Hut robbery, you should call 911 or 778-2211.